Pacific Rim the Black is back for a new season on Netflix. So let's talk about this epic conclusion. How's it going, movie watchers? Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to talk about Pacific Rim the Black Season 2 on Netflix. Siblings Taylor and Hayley still hope to reach the safety of Sydney aboard Atlas Destroyer. With teenage assassin May and the mysterious human Kaiju hybrid Boy joining Taylor and Hayley, this makeshift family must cross a dangerous territory controlled by the bloodthirsty cult sisters of the Kaiju. I really enjoyed the first season of Pacific Rim the Black. I think the first movie is awesome. The second film was a little bit disappointing, but there's so much lore and world that they could build on within this new anime season. And the second season builds off of that first season beautifully with the huge reveal that Boy is actually a hybrid. And I thought that was absolutely bizarre. And so the second season builds off of that while also introducing this cult called the Sisters. They're led by High Priestess, and they're convinced that Boy is their long-awaited messiah and will stop at nothing to indoctrinate him into their dark circle. So we're introduced to these sisters, and they will stop at nothing to get Boy. And so we have Hayley and Taylor and May and Boy who are trying to reach Sydney so they can remain safe. And throughout these 7 episodes, we are learning more about Boy, diving deeper into the lore of the Pacific Rim universe with a lot of action, and it just feels absolutely urgent and quick. It was a very quick season to get through, only 7 episodes, but with its pacing and how quickly they go over the story, what made it for a very quick watch. I was very interested to see the season continue off of that cliffhanger for season 1, and so leading into season 2, I immediately was interested. I was immediately drawn into Boy and kind of that backstory and who he actually is, and then introducing these sisters and learning more about them, and then Taylor and Hayley also trying to find their parents as well. And so there's some really interesting storylines going on for everybody in here. Mostly Taylor and Hayley as they are aboard this Atlas Destroyer, the scaled down training Jaeger that was left behind when Australia was evacuated. But they do a great job of exploring that relationship between Hayley and Boy. She'll stop at everything and would sacrifice everything to prevent the sisters from getting Boy. There is some really unique storylines that do build within season 2 that I don't want to spoil, but there is some really big surprises involving Taylor and Hayley and their parents as well, Boy and the sisters. Since that first season dived deeper into the lore of Pacific Rim and the world within it, season 2 just really expands on that with the story of the sisters, who are very creepy just within themselves, but their story connects to Taylor, Hayley, and Boy in more ways than one, and it adds for a lot of surprises within here. And of course, the action is great. A lot of the big kaijus, category 6 kaiju, and the action from like the Pacific Rim movie are in here as well, just in an anime form, but the action is intense. It moves very quickly, and there are times where it does feel very urgent and personal as well to our characters, and the action is just a lot of fun. At times you feel that they are at their ends. There's nothing that they can do to protect themselves. That just adds to the intensity of the story. But Taylor and Hayley, once again, are likable characters. There's a lot of conflict between them too, as Hayley really wants to protect Boy, and Taylor just does not feel that same exact way. So they have to get over that conflict and try to protect Boy while also trying to protect themselves. So they are developing a more solid relationship within season 2, as they are also trying to get to safety in Australia. So they do manage to develop their relationship in the midst of all this craziness and the midst of this urgent, very quick story. I really liked Pacific Rim The Black Season 1 and Season 2 as well. They just add some new crazy things to the stories. I thought the second Pacific Rim's movie with Charlie Day and his story was bizarre. Season 2 has Season 2 has a lot of weird things that go on, especially this cult, the sisters, and their looks as well, and this hybrid, and just kind of understanding all of that while learning who he really is and how he became to be. It's all very weird, but I think it overall works for this new anime season. So before I give you my score for Pacific Rim The Black Season 2, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Pacific Rim The Black Season 2 a B. Thank you guys for joining me review for Pacific Rim The Black Season 2 on Netflix. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.